Ajna, our third eye. I love this chakra center because, well, it has my favorite color. I try not to play favorites, but it's characterized by the color purple. And why would I want to connect to this center? Great question. So, if you have indecisiveness, if there are a lot of options and we don't know which one we should pick, if we find that we can't connect to our intuition as much, or if we have problems visualizing a way out, if there doesn't seem to be any sort of pathway out of the rut that we find ourselves in, then Ajna, our third eye, is a wonderful place to invest your attention and energy. How do I connect to this area? Great question. One way of doing so is through visualization. What is visualization? Visualization is picturing an object, an image, even a scenario within the mind, and holding on to that for an extended period of time. What I personally like to do is I like to envision a triangle, and sometimes it's green, sometimes it's orange, sometimes it has a purple hue, sometimes it's gray, but I hold that image in my mind for as long as I can, and that helps me visualize and that is the practice of visualization. This practice is helpful because our unconscious mind is picking up a lot of information throughout our day, and we filter through it so that we don't have to deal with the exact definitions of every face that we come in contact with every day. We don't know what everyone looks like because we kind of don't pay as much attention. However, by using visualization, it helps prime us to look for a specific thing. So if we want to become more loving, if we want to become more forgiving, by using visualization and holding an image in your mind, you are then able to discern more opportunities to be more loving, to be more forgiving. We may have the intention, and a lot of my friends have mentioned this of being, hey, I want to be more soft. I want to enter in my soft area. Beautiful. But using the tool of visualization shows you the opportunities in which you can be more soft. Often we can want to change ourselves, but not know when the time to change ourselves is. This practice helps us do that. Imagination's the second one. Imagination is different from visualization because imagination isn't a fixed scenario, isn't a fixed image. Imagination is a daydream. It continues to flow. By creating an image in your mind, like flying with witches or riding upon a dragon, whatever have you, by creating that image, it shows our mind what we can do. What I mean by that is they say that the mind cannot distinguish between our imagination and what our eyes truly see. That if we form a picture in our mind, our brain believes it to be reality. So by creating this fanciful, beautiful, heartfelt daydream, your mind believes that to be true. And as the mind believes that to be true, our unconscious mind starts to get on board and start to direct us towards that truth. So if we imagine ourselves to be in abundance, there might be something unconsciously that we can do, like uh, like saving our money more, or like speaking to that connection that we need to speak to that we didn't even think about because it was an unconscious thought. Our imagination helps prime us to authentically move towards something. Imagination helps change our habits. So if you find that you're in these habits that make you unconscious, imagine more so that your unconscious mind can begin moving intentionally in a way that aligns to your greatest harmony. We've talked about visualization. We've talked about imagination. Now, what are the benefits of doing both of these practices as we connect to our third eye? I also honestly love touching this area and picturing an eye open. It's like an exercise. Every time I touch it, I picture it blinking and I release and it closes. I touch and it opens. I release and it closes. That's my personal practice of connecting to this. But the beauty of this center is that it helps us become more conscious. It helps us connect to our intuition. And as I mentioned, if we find ourselves being indecisive, not knowing which avenue, which area that we should go in, this is a great area to invest our energy into because it kind of highlights the option for us. If we have three in front of us, those with a more open or more attuned third eye can see the benefits more clearly than those who do not have an open third eye, because we have done that practice of imagination and visualization. So our unconscious is pointing out small symbols, but also our conscious mind is more refined to find the things that are speaking to our heart. Our third eye, again, picture it as a lens, picture it as the North Star. It's something to look through to see the truth of your reality. Within this life, there are a lot of illusions, there are a lot of delusions placed upon us by society, powers that be, whatever have you. By connecting to the center, we're able to see the truth more, and it's a felt and a visual thing. Enjoy opening your third eye. Let me know any practices that you do that feel as though you open it. And what's one or two things that you've seen now that you've opened your third eye? Sometimes people see their guides more. Sometimes people see auras and energies. Let me know what you see when you open your third eye. Thank you again. And with the greatest love, have a beautiful day.